just did it. I just did like 12 takedowns. I got the gold medal. I got the gold right here, and we live and we lit. So my man over here, you know what I'm saying? He's someone that you really need to know because he created something that I think a lot of people need in the gaming industry right now. Talk about it, man. Dangerous driving. You're bringing it back. Like, let them know, like, what can they expect when fans pick this game up?
Well, my name's Alex. I'm the creative director of Three Fields Entertainment from England. In my last job, I used to be creative director of Criterion Games, and for the past 20 years of my life, I've been making arcade driving games. So, dangerous driving here at the show. We're bringing back the aggressive racing style, and we're taking it to a new place on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 4.
Now, I gotta ask you something. You said PC, Xbox, PlayStation 4. Will there eventually be a Nintendo Switch version? Because after playing this game, this is something I would love to take with me on the go, bro. Talk to me.
I think it would be good. I mean, we've got the development kit. We haven't started it, but yeah, I mean, watch this space. Maybe that's something we'll do for you.
That's what I'm talking about. So now, my next question is most important. What I love about this, as opposed to the Burnout games, because the Burnout games is great too, but y'all did a lot more polish in terms of the feel of the game. It feels a lot more tighter, and it's a little bit more tougher because of the wreckage that's still on the road. So talk about the process of making this beyond what Burnout was in terms of gameplay and feel.
Well, Persistent Wrecks is a new feature in the game.
Okay.
And on each lap in a race, we leave the wreck every crash, every takedown.
Yeah.
So it makes laps 2 and 3 a little more different, right?
Yeah.
So in a racing game, normally each lap is the same. So what we're going to do is just change it up a bit. So if you're an aggressive player, you go out hard and get all the boosts on the first lap to win the race, but the wrecks are on the road. So if you crash someone into that, that's called a junkyard takedown. That's new. But if you wreck into it yourself, that's called a nervous wreck.
Oh, that's hot! Oh, that's hot! I love you. This is crazy. So, now my next question is the Spotify that you was telling me about. Now, I'm also representing Def Jam Records, Def Jam all day. I gotta ask you, it's a two-parter. Who's your favorite artist that you love to ride out to? And secondly, how does the Spotify work when you're playing this game on PlayStation and Xbox?
Well, we've been focused on music and gaming for a long time, right? And since 2012, we've been talking to Spotify about how you could better integrate your favorite music into games, right?
Yeah.
But it's very early for companies like Spotify getting into gaming. You know, you can use it on the PlayStation, Xbox. But what I think would be really good is if one day we get to a point where we could make a game and queue up a specific song, you know, just like a movie does, right? So what we did, Fiona Sperry, our CEO at Three Fields, she got in touch with Daniel Ek at Spotify, and they hooked us up with the people and said, you know, we got a lot of ideas for what we could do. They said, well, we'd love you to have a go. So we're the first game with what we call native Spotify control. So if you authenticate our game as a device, if you have Spotify Premium, you can drive dangerous driving to all your favorite music, right?
Wow. Yo,
and then on the D-pad, left, right, skipping tracks.
You gotta hold the belt.
I gotta hold the belt.
You get the championship belt. You get the championship belt. Yo, do you understand what's about to happen? Like, yo, this is crazy.
Thanks very much.
Yo, this is amazing. So, my next question is this. Like, in the world of, we got Twitch, everything is online. Do you have any, game modes where we can actually have team battles where it's I think this is something that would be great for the game, where I can have Team HipHopGamer versus Team Alex, and I can have my team of racers go against yours in dangerous driving. That would be insane. All the modes. Talk to me about that. 6-player online is coming in an update. Woo! We've just started working on it. When I get back from PAX, we're going to have the first online race. Okay. The guys back in the office just started work on it. They're already making good progress. I got an email this morning. There's going to be 6 players online. Race, Road Rage, which is Team Road Rage online, right? Hold up. Team Road Rage. Just like it was in Burnout 3, red team versus the blue team, right? One team has to race, one team has to chase. Wow. But we want to mix it up and take it to a new place. That's crazy. I mean, it's early days, but 100-player eliminator. That'd be sweet. You know what?
What do you want to see online?
Wait, hold on. I almost just walked off the interview. Sometimes I just walk off the interview. I almost just walked off. How are you going to do that? That's like a mic drop moment. 100 race eliminator?
Well, hey, I'm not saying we're going to do it, but wouldn't it be a good idea, right?
That would be insane. Like, what I would love to do, the reason why I'm saying that is because I think after playing this game, I think with the right mode, this could be another esports.
How about, here's a good idea, right? Here's something that we really want to try. What about if you're racing in your team? What about if both players have got to be great, right? So when you earn boost, you're earning it for your friend. And when he's earning boost, he's earning it for you. So if he's good and you suck, then you might get in school. But if both players are skilled, if both players drive dangerously, then those two players are going to rule, right?
That's crazy. All right, so
what about, I'll drop this for you though.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've always done, let's say it's team, 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
How about 5 versus 1?
Yo, I'm scared, son, because like, I'm standing next to him, so I'm looking at his eyes. And the way he's talking, I already know he has some major things out in England that they working on right now, son.
We're working on it right now.
Yo, what happened?
We're working on it right now.
Oh my God! Will y'all give me a hug real quick? Yo, this is crazy. So I got a couple more questions to wrap it up. Now, you didn't answer my question about your favorite artist that you like to ride out to. So please, we on Hot 97 right now. Let me know who's some of your favorite artists that you like to drive out to.
I've been testing the game. I'm a little older. I've been testing the game on Spotify. This is AC/DC.
Oh, yeah, you think about the AC/DC,
AC/DC, so Highway to Hell, Back in Black, Thunderstruck seems to fit with the game pretty sweet.
Wow.
But a lot of people have been telling me some Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang, baby!
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, baby! DMX! My dogs fight! Yo, I'm too hyped right now, so this joint is crazy. So, all right, now I got 2 more questions for you, then we wrap it up.
It's all right.
Now, you said earlier when we was playing that, like, the industry itself, they don't really have, obviously, a game like this. So, why do you feel now is the time to, like, bring this back for this generation and the next generation to come in terms of PlayStation 5, the next Xbox, things of that nature? Why do you feel right now is the time for it?
The time's right. We're a small team, but this is our passion. This is what we do. Everyone's been telling us that the fans are gone. You guys don't exist anymore, but we've been working for 5 years. Every game we've made has been leading up to this moment. We've been learning how to do it all again on new tools, on Unreal Engine, doing it with real physics. So the hardware, we started on the PlayStation 2. It's a long time ago. Things will move forward, so we can do more things. Crashes can be better. They're really physically based. When we started making the games, the cars had no wheels. They looked like they did, but it was, you know, they didn't. It was a block with 4 springs. So the time's right. But we're a small team trying to make our way. This is our first PAX. Wow. There's just me and a few people here. We're just showing the game. We just got a big TV. We haven't got any fancy stage. We haven't got any big lights.
But you're doing it big and people's been lining up.
I figured it's time for the game to do the work. So I came from England to meet you guys, to show the game to people, and to meet the fans, and see what the fans want, and see what we can do.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, bro.
To bring aggressive arcade racing back.
Yo, I'm enjoying it. Now listen, for the final question, this is the big one. This is the big question right here. Now, in the fighting game genre, we've seen crossover battles. We've seen Street Fighter cross Tekken. We've seen Mortal Kombat versus DC. But I've never seen, or you never really see, like racing games cross battle. Mash it up. This is dangerous driving. What other car franchise would you want to mash up again, or mash up against, or battle? Please, we need to know. Dangerous driving versus who?
For a long time, I always thought that like cars versus bikes could be fun. But then again, how would the bike take down the car? That's the question, right? That's the question.
They have to use the environment to try to trip the car up. That's the only way I could think about it.
You know? So it's a little different with a car game, right?
So I'm gonna just throw this out. This is what I think. Now, back in the day, you had games like Midnight Club, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the Need for Speed Hot Pursuits and stuff like that. I think it'd be dope to see Dangerous Driving versus Need for Speed. I think if we saw something like that,
That's like a ghost walking over my grave, really, isn't it?
yeah, I know, because it's all EA. So I would love to see like a return like David versus Goliath, you know what I'm saying? And get EA to go against y'all with Need for Speed versus Dangerous Driving.
Well, it sounds like a fair fight to me, so it's a winning argument. You've got me convinced.
Woo! You already know what it is, man. So look, it's the one and only HipHopGamer. One love and God bless on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word.
Thank you for the belt.
Let's get it in. And he's taking the belt. So check this out, right? I know I said the interview was over, but I lied. I have one more question. One of the best features from Burnout back in the day, I loved the reaction to your face when you got into a crash with the camera and stuff like that. Yeah, the mugshot and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2019, bro. We got all types of cameras and everything now. Will we have that feature in Dangerous Driving? Have you thought about it? Like, what other features that
we thought about it. I mean, the only problem there is probably the guys from Sony or Microsoft, right? Because, put it this way, you didn't always see someone's face. And that's why. So you got players a lot of different ages, right? You know? Sometimes they're showing the hat, right? I mean, sometimes they're not showing the face on the camera, but...
Got you. Okay.
That's why.
That's something that I really liked back in the day. That
it was a smoke shot if you took them down.
Yeah. It's like, because then it's like, oh, and they catch that freeze frame. That joint was so fire. So I had to ask that question because that's such a classic feature. Other than that, you already know what it is. April, what date does the game come out?
April 9th, PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Pre-order April 2. Xbox and PlayStation, pre-order now on the Epic Store, get 10% off. $26.99, you get an exclusive car. Day one online goes quicker than anybody else.
You already know what it is, baby. April 9th. Let's go.